Hello there, Year 5. It's Mrs. Flavell back here again with your next numeracy lesson. And we're going to do a little bit more on statistics and reading information from timetables. Hopefully, we'll soon all be back into school and doing these lessons back again in class soon.
Okay, so today's success criteria. We're going to be looking at tables again, timetables, and so you've got to be able to use those timetables to be able to answer as many questions correctly as possible and draw your own conclusions from the information. So you've got to be able to read a TV timetable and a bus timetable accurately. So we'll be looking at times of different routes for the buses and times of different programs for the TV. So Flavell's Fab 4 based on volume of liquid today, and first of all we've got a multiplication up in the corner and a three-part multiplication again. And question 1, a car travels 56 kilometres, it costs 32 pence per kilometre in petrol. How much does the journey take? How many millilitres are in 6.45 litres? Kate has a 2-litre bottle of juice, she drinks 345 millilitres of it, how much is left? And how many millilitres are in the jug that you can see to the right hand side? Remember to pause it, have a go, and then we'll come back with some answers. Okay, so first of all we've got 6 multiplied by 4. Well, 6 multiplied by 4 is 24, and we're timesing that by 3, so 3 4s, which are 12, and we've got 3 lots of 20, which is 60. 60 plus the 12 equals 72. Okay, so our final answer is 72. So we've got the car who travels 56 kilometres and it costs 32 pence per kilometre in petrol. How much does the journey take? Well, we've got 56 and we're multiplying, which is the kilometres, we're multiplying it by the 32 pence, which it is per kilometre. Do the tens, 3 6s are 18, 3 5s are 15, and 1 is 16. Okay, remember this is going to be money, so straight away I can put my decimal in, it will help. 2 6s, which are 12, 5 2s, which are 10, and 1 is 11. That's another £1.12 there. Add it up. Got 9 10s, 6 7. So our final total is going to be £17.92 total. So how many millilitres are in 6.45 litres? Well, obviously 1 litre is 1,000, so we've got 6 litres there, so that's going to be 6,000. We've got 450 millilitres. Nearly forgot how to spell millilitres there. There we go. So, Kate has a 2-litre bottle of juice. She drinks 345 millilitres. How much is left? Well, 2 litres is going to be 2,000 millilitres. Well, 2,000, that means you're going to have lots of zeros too. So let's make it 1,999, where we've actually subtracted 1. Okay, we've got to think about adding that 1 back on afterwards. So we've got 345 millilitres. Subtract that. Let's take it off. 9 subtract 5 leaves me with 4. 9 subtract 4 leaves me with 5. 9 subtract 3 leaves me with 6. And then we've got the 1. But remember, we took 1 off, so we've got to add 1 back on. So it would be 1,655 millilitres left. How many millilitres are in the jug? Well, okay, we've got to notice actually that the jug is going up in 20, so 20, 40, 60, 80. It's between the 80 and the 100, so this has got to be 90 millilitres in the jug. Right, Right, here I've got a timetable, and it's a TV timetable for you to have a look at. So we've got a channel 1, a channel 2 and channel 3, and we've got various programs running through those times throughout the morning. Okay, so all of these programs, so I want you to have a look at them, look at the times when they start, when they finish, and we've got some questions on them on the next page. Okay, so our questions on our TV timetable. What time does Alien File start? How long is Ultimate House Makeover? Give your answers in minutes. Simpsons Double Bill, that's 2 episodes, is 1 hour long. How many minutes would 1 episode last? You turned on channel 1 at the start of breakfast news. You turn over to channel 2 when Ultimate Rap Skills comes on. How much of the news have you missed? How long does Countdown run for? What time does Pet Hospital start? How much longer is Glee than Countdown? How long is One Direction live? Too long if you ask me, but never mind. Right, have a go at these and then we'll get back with some answers. So, first of all, what time does Alien File start? So we need to look down and we need to find Alien File, which is here, and it starts at 9:40. Okay, how long is Ultimate House Makeover? Well, here is Ultimate House Makeover. It starts at 9:10 and ends at 9:40. Well, 9:10, 9:20, 9:30, 9:40. I've counted on 3 lots of 10 minutes, so that is 30 minutes long. So, Simpsons Double Bill is 2 episodes. That's 1 hour long. How many minutes would 1 episode last? Well, half of 1 hour is 30 minutes, or half an hour. That's a half hour. So you turn on to channel 1 at the start of breakfast news. Breakfast news starts at 6:30. Okay, and you turn over to channel 2 when Ultimate Rap Skills comes on. Where's Ultimate Rap Skills? That's channel 2. So that starts at 7:15. So what time does a breakfast news finish? Well, that finishes at 7:20. So obviously there is going to be a 5-minute difference. So you miss 5 minutes of the news. Can't say I'd be worried about that. Right, so how long does Countdown run for? So we need to go on and we need to find Countdown, which is here, channel 3. Starts at 8:50, ends at 9:30. Well, 8:50 till 9 is 10 minutes, okay? And then from 9 till 9:30 is 30 minutes, so 30 plus the 10, it is a 40-minute programme. Squeeze that in there, okay? And then it says, what time does Pet Hospital start? Well, Pet Hospital starts straight after, and that starts at 9:30. So, how much longer is Glee than Countdown? So, okay, we have got Glee, which is 6:20 till 7:10. So 6:20 till 7:20 would be an hour. But take off 10, that's 50 minutes. That's Glee. Okay, and then we have got Countdown, which we have just worked out, which is 40 minutes. So that's Countdown. So obviously the difference is going to be 10 minutes. Okay, so the difference is 10 minutes. And then how long is One Direction Live? Well, One Direction Live starts at 11:20. Okay, and then it goes on, so 11:20, 12:20, okay, till 12:50. So that's 1.5 hours. Okay, and that's 1D. Ooh, sounds like torture to me. Right, here we've got another timetable now. It's the Olympic Stadium bus service and it's the bus service C. So when we had the Olympics over here, there were timetables that were given out for the certain buses that to go between each venue. So we've got the Stratford bus station, Stratford High Street, Pudding Mill Lane, Old Ford, Hackney Wick, Olympic Stadium and the Olympic Aquatic Centre. Okay, so all these stadiums were around in and around London. Some were just out of London and obviously some were in Stratford. So see, here are the times, take a look at the times and then we'll move on to some questions. Right, so our questions are based on the bus timetable for the Olympic Stadium. How long does it take the 8:10 from Stratford bus station to travel to Stratford High Street, then to Old Ford, then to Olympic Stadium? Number two, how many bus stops does the 9:04 from Old Ford stop before it reaches the Olympic Aquatic Centre? Number three, at what time does the 9:24 from Old Ford reach the Olympic Stadium? If you had to be at the Olympic Stadium by 9:30, which bus would you catch from Pudding Mill Lane? You arrive at Stratford bus station at 7:25. How long do you have to wait for the next bus to Hackney Wick? And finally, the 9:04 bus from Old Ford is running 19 minutes late. At what time will it reach the Olympic Stadium? Have a go at these and then we'll come back with some answers. Right, three questions for the price of one here. How long does it take the 8:10? So we're looking at the 8:10, which is this one, for the from Stratford bus station to travel to Stratford High Street. Well, Stratford High Street is the next stop along, so the difference between 8:10 and 8:35, well, 8:10 till 8:30 is 20 minutes, then the 5, it's going to be 25 minutes, okay? The first one is 25 minutes. Stick my answer up there out of the way. Okay, then to go to Old Ford. Well, here is Old Ford. So 9:04, so 8:10 till. So if you do 8:10 till 9:10, which would have been an hour, but I've counted on an extra 6 minutes to get to there. So I'll take off the 6 minutes from an hour. So 1 hour, take off my 6 minutes, gives me 54 minutes. Okay, and then I've got to go down to the Olympic Stadium, which is here. So 8:10 till 9:39, so 8:10, 9:10 would be 1 hour, 9:30, 1 hour 20 minutes, plus the 9 would be 1 hour 1 hour 29 minutes to get there. So, how many bus stops does the 9:04 from Old Ford stop before it reaches the Olympic Aquatic Centre? So, we are looking at Old Ford and we are looking at the 9:04, which is there, and we are looking at the Olympic Aquatic Centre. So, it goes 1 bus stop, 2 bus stops, okay, and that's before it reaches. So, it goes through 2 bus stops, okay. And then at what time does the 9:24 from Old Ford reach the Olympic Stadium? So the 9:24 from Old Ford, okay, 9:24 from Old Ford, and it's going to reach the Olympic Stadium, and it reaches there at 9:59. Okay, so those are the times. Like this one, you can't go for the obvious answer. So if you had to be at the Olympic Stadium by 9:30, which bus would you catch from Pudding Mill Lane? Well, the obvious one, you would want to go for 9:30. Well, you'd think 9:20. You could go from Pudding Mill Lane. There isn't a bus from there. So you've got to be able to have to go for the first bus, and you're going to have to go for the 7:55 bus, which means you're going to be hanging around for a while because you're not going to get to the Olympic Stadium till 8:39, but you're going to have to hang around till 9:30, so you've got 41 minutes hanging around time before you actually can go into the stadium. So you arrive at Stratford bus station at 7:25. So we're at Stratford bus station at 7:25. Okay, 7:25. You look there and you think, oh, you get the bus there. You've got to go to Hackney Wick. Well, that bus doesn't go to Hackney Wick. Okay, so we can't get this bus. Okay, we've got to get the next bus that will go to Hackney Wick, which is this bus here. Will get you to Hackney Wick at 9:22. So it's got to be the 8:10 bus. But it says how long do you have to wait for the next bus? Well, 7:30 till 8:10. That is a 40-minute wait. Okay, so the final question. The 9:04 bus from Old Ford is running 19 minutes late. So we go to Old Ford. We've got to the 9:04 bus. It's running 19 minutes late. At what time will it reach the Olympic Stadium? Well, the Olympic Stadium, it should be there at 9:39. So 9:39, we've got to add on the 19 minutes late that it's going to be. So 9 and 9 is 18, 3, 1, 4 and the 1 is 5, and it would still be 9, so it would be 9:58 when it gets to the Olympic Stadium. Right, kids, just a bit of fun for you here. Don't think it's just a blank screen. I want you to think about 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 555. And you probably think I've all gone bonkers. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to put either one of these marks, any of those marks, somewhere in that equation here to make that answer correct. I'm going to give you a few minutes to have a go at that, see how you go. Well, simply, this is the symbol that we are looking for, and we put that mark there. What do we end up with? 5 plus 5 plus 5, 145 is the same as 555. It's amazing what useless information you can learn from the man who comes to do your blinds. Right, I hope you had a good go at some of those questions today, and they were quite nice, easy tables to read and to read the questions from. It's just reading in between the lines when you are actually thinking about ahead about having to go to a certain place, but unfortunately the bus doesn't run to that place from that goes at that time, so you have to think ahead. So let's hope you were able to read the timetables and bus tables accurately. And we'll do a little bit more on graphs and statistics tomorrow. Give yourself a little smiley face according to how you think you've done, and we'll get back to another lesson tomorrow. Okay there kids, it's not long before we're going to be back in school again, and I can't wait to have you all back in class where we can get back to, well, normal as much as possible. So take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. So remember to be sending your work in. Think about either putting it onto WhatsApp or to email or popping it into our new post box. Okay, so love to see your work. I know you're all working hard. Keep it up. Well done. Take care.